Today in class we actually reviewed division word problems. It's not so much that the kids don't understand how to do the actual operation part of the division problems with fractions, but it's so much that they actually don't know how to set the problem up from a word problem standpoint. So in order to do that, we first need to understand that there are two main parts of a division problem. You have first your dividend. Right? Your dividend is what's being divided. It's what's being split up. It might be cake. It might be amount of juice. It might be this, that, or the third. That's what's being split up. Your dividend, your divisor, it's what's doing the dividing. It's what is it being split up by. So what is our dividend being split up into? So let's say, for instance, that we had 4 friends at a party, and at this party they had a half gallon, 1/2 gallon of juice. So what's being split up is the juice. Okay. And what is being divided by? Is being divided by 4 friends. Most times the students say, okay, well, the first number I heard was 4, so I'm going to put 4 divided by 1/2. That will throw them off, because what that's saying is that we have 4 people being divided up by half a gallon of juice. Now that's kind of messed up, dividing 4 people up in half. So we want them to really focus on what is being divided and what is it being divided by. So once again, we start out, we had our juice, which is 1/2 gallon, and it's being divided up by 4 friends. Now that we have that problem set up, now we can go ahead and do our division. Remember, it's keep, change, flip. We keep 1/2. We change the division sign to multiplication. Most times it's a dot, sometimes it's an X. It doesn't matter which way you put it. And then our 4, which is written as 4/1, is flipped. The reciprocal of 4/1 is 1/4. Now we can go ahead and multiply. We have 1 times 1, which is 1. We have 2 times 4, which is 8. And then since we said it was gallons, we have to put our label at the end. If we don't put our label, it will be marked half off or wrong depending on the problem. All right. So once again, let's even try another one here. In this case, we have, you probably can't see the writing, so I just read it out a little bit louder. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit more. There we go. All right, it says there are 7 horses in the barn. There are 2 tons of hay to split amongst them equally. How much hay does each horse receive? So in this problem, we're trying to figure out what is being divided up. So we have 7 horses, we have 2 tons of hay. So what we're trying to divide is actually the hay, not the horses. So we put hay first, and we're dividing that hay up amongst the horses. As you can see, I'm trying to get them used to writing down what is being divided first. So in this case, and I'm sorry, I'm kind of writing upside down here. In this case, we have our hay and we have our horses. So now we know what's being divided up. We can go ahead and write down the equation. Since we know hay is being divided, that's 2, because it's 2 tons. Divided by the horses, and we have 7 horses. Alright, same thing, keep, change, flip. Remember, if you ever see a whole number, we just write the whole number always over 1. So we keep 2/1. We change the division sign to multiplication. And we flip 7/1 to 1/7. Now that we have that there, we had 2 times 1, which is 2. We have 1 times 7, which is 7. And remember, our hay came in tons, so our unit is tons. So each horse gets 2/7 of a ton. All right. Hope this helps out.